welcome back to another video. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Kendall Hart, and this video is going to be an ideal morning routine. So I do not do this every morning, but this is just something that I do most mornings when I have time and how I would like to start my day. For work, I am an engineer. I'm a designs engineer. So my work schedule is pretty flexible. I'm on a 980, meaning I have every other Friday off. And then the Friday that I do work, I'm able to work from home. And I'm also able to work from home on Monday. So pretty much Monday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I'm able to do this full morning routine. On days that I do have to go in the office, like Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I might be slacking on a few of these areas, but for the most part, I will always do my skincare and I will always eat something. So for my skin cleansing, I'm going to be using the La Roche-Posay. I love this skin cleanser. It is for normal to oily skin. I do have oily skin myself, and I feel like this skin cleanser does a really good job of thoroughly cleaning my face. Then I'm going in with the snail mucin. Believe the hype on this. It makes your skin so glowy and just so hydrated. I don't know if it does a great job of like getting blemishes or what, but I just know it makes my skin extremely hydrated and plump and like kind of like that glass skin effect. Then on some mornings, I don't use this every morning, but this is from The Ordinary. It's called eye gel. I don't know the exact name of it, but this does help with like dark circles and like eye bags. So if I'm feeling really tired or I had like a long night and didn't get much sleep, I will put this on just to kind of eliminate some of those bags. And then lastly, my skin is very simple. I'm not going to do too much. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. But yes, lastly, I'm going to be going in with this moisturizer from Naturium. I think that's how you pronounce it, I'm not sure. But I love this moisturizer. It doesn't leave my skin oily or anything. It is just very hydrating and leaves my skin feeling soft and silky.
We have to become specific about exactly what needs to transform in our life if we're going to experience the metamorphosis that comes with becoming a different person. When's the last time you got specific about what needs to change? When you stop saying, I just want my life to be different, what in your life do you want to be different? What in your relationships do you want to be different? Because how can we wage war on an adversary that we have not assessed? How can we wage war on a demon that we won't look at? How do we wage war on an addiction that we will not confront? It is not enough to say that I want to be a different person if you are not willing to be specific about what it is you want to change. Therapy is powerful, but it is even more powerful when you come in there and you say, this is what I want to change. I've got a negative way of thinking. I'm insecure about what happened in my past. I feel like I'm an imposter in this role. When you give that therapist something to work with, they get eager, they get activated themselves because they recognize now I'm dealing with someone who's got a pinpointed area of acute pain that they want to see transformed. That's not always everyone's testimony, though, when it comes down to becoming a different person. It's not always you have this internal frustration that's making you want to change your life and change your identity. There are also moments when God exposes you to a version of yourself that you never thought that you could be. When God exposes you to an opportunity, to a calling, to a ministry that is so beyond who you are, and you think to yourself, God, I'm just satisfied with where I am. I'm finally happy with what's happening in my life. And now you're exposing me to something that is so beyond me. And I know that in order for me to lay hold of it, I'm going to have to become a different person.
So after I make my bed and do my skincare, I will get into my fit for the day, my gym fit. And today's fit is from SS Nude. This is a brand that I found on Instagram, and I absolutely fell in love with the color. It's so soft and so silky. It is a little snug. I am a true extra large, and they only had small, medium, and large. So I'm on a fitness journey currently. So hopefully in like a few months it fits perfect. But I absolutely love this. I love the color. I love like the cute little details it has, these thumb holes. And yes, so after I put on my fit, I'm going to go into the kitchen. And these are all the supplements that I take every day. I recently just started taking this Daily Energy, and it's been doing great. So L-glutamine, Daily Energy. These are my probiotics from Wisp. and my women multivitamin, and also my super green, which I'm currently on the hunt to find another super green or greens blend because this one is so nasty. It's from Walmart. So I'm gonna try different brands, but I feel like every influencer, every like content creator, Jim Gurley, who says that the greens are so good, they have to be lying because everyone that I've tried so far is disgusting. But anyways, this is my L-glutamine. All of this is on an empty stomach, so I'm just pouring a little bit of water to stir it. It doesn't have much of a taste. Like, it has a little small taste, but it's nothing super pungent. So this is very doable. So yes, once again, just a rundown of all my supplements. I take the Daily Energy from Ollie. Obviously, that helps with energy. I've been taking that for about 2 weeks. I do see a noticeable difference, and I believe that like B12 is the main compound in that. Then I take my Women multivitamin. That has all the vitamins that you would need daily, so like vitamin A, B, C, D, and I believe it has iron and potassium. Then I take my L-glutamine. That is for muscle recovery, and it also helps with bloating. So I take that pretty much every day whenever I'm going to be working out. And then I have my prebiotic or probiotic, sorry, and that's for your lady parts. I get that in the mail every 2 months from this company called wisp.com. And then also my greens. I don't know, greens are good for you, but I'm probably about to stop taking that, like I said. So, yes, these are all of my vitamins that I take every day. I do want to start incorporating like a fat burner, so like Oxy Shred or some sort. So, I did recently just order that. But yeah, for the most part, this is just what I take every day. After this, I'm going to start making my breakfast, my brekkie. And I usually do something simple before I'm going to go work out. And I'm not going to lie, I need to go grocery shopping, so I didn't have that many items for breakfast in my fridge. So today I just kept it extremely simple. I did 2 eggs and I seasoned it with accent and pepper because I'm trying to be healthy and like watch my sodium, but the accent honestly tasted terrible. So don't ever do that. I will be seasoning it with salt and pepper from now on. And I love scrambled eggs. I don't like runny eggs or anything like that. I usually just eat scramble. And then I love grapefruit. I know y'all might fight me on that, but grapefruit is bomb. Sprinkle a little sugar on there. It's bomb. So yeah, that was just my simple breakfast for the day. I don't want to get too full before I go work out. And after that, I fill up my Stanley. This is so cute. I literally got her a day before doing this vlog. Normally, I just fill up like a water bottle or something for the gym, but this is my first Stanley, y'all. It's $45, but I honestly feel like it's worth it. The water stays cold all day, and it's super, super cute. So yes, this is my devotional books that I'm going to be reading. I have like a little "You Got This." It's for hardworking women, and then I have one that is for a purposeful, driven life for a graduate, and then another one that just gives you like little tidbits for the day. So this one is going to be the You Got This book, and it has a Bible verse for each excerpt, and then it talks about it below. So this one is about rest, and it says, "And on the seventh day God finished his work that he had done, and he rested on the seventh day from all of the work that he had done." So basically, work and rest. And this is from Genesis chapter 2, verse 2. Basically, this message just talks about taking the time to rest. It also mentions, taking a me day once in a while, and also taking like the time that you have in the morning, at least an hour, or in the evening, at least an hour, just to kind of decompress and rest. And that really resonated with me because I want to be maybe not a 5 a.m. girly, but I've been thinking about being like a 6 a.m. girly and taking that time for myself in the morning because I am a strong believer of working hard and playing hard, but it's also easy to forget to rest. And resting is imperative to growth, and just taking that time to regroup. So I love this. And it also asks you questions at the end about like, how do you feel right now? Do you feel fulfilled? Do you feel renewed? Are you happy? So that is really just a great moment for me to take the time and really evaluate how I'm feeling. And if I'm not happy, if I'm not renewed, if I'm not fulfilled, what can I do in my life right now to change it? Next, we have the book for graduates, The Purpose Driven Life. And I love this because this is so specific to the stage of life that I am right now. And this specific excerpt says, "An important thing to remember is that God is not in a hurry to make you a disciple. In fact, He will take your entire lifetime to mold you and make you like Christ. We get in a hurry, but He isn't in a hurry. And it basically has a bunch of different verses that talk about, growth and don't get discouraged. And basically, the one that sticks out to me says, God who began a good work in us will bring it to the day of completion. And then it follows with saying, God will basically develop you the entirety of your life, and becoming like Christ is a long, slow process of growth. So this really resonates with me because it basically means don't be in a hurry. Your spiritual journey is your spiritual journey, and God is going to take His time molding you. So don't be discouraged if you aren't exactly the perfect human being that you want to be right now, or if your walk with Christ isn't exactly where it needs to be. So, for the stage of life that I am in right now, personally, this was a great reminder to do what you can, walk in the Spirit as best as you know how, and everything happens in God's perfect timing. And lastly, we have my book, which is A Hope for Today. And this wasn't my favorite message ever. I'm not ashamed to say that every message that I read doesn't resonate with me the same. It doesn't touch my heart the same. But obviously, every message is a message from God. It's still great because of that. But this one was just talking about a clear conscience and basically saying that the blood of Christ will cleanse our conscience, and God gives us the ability to discern what's wrong and what's right. And basically, if God is speaking to you about something that is not right in your life and you know that it dishonors Christ, don't ignore that voice. Face your sin, confess it, and never touch it again. So it's a good message. It talks about discernment, knowing what's wrong and right. And then it also gives you a hope for today. And it says, thank you, God, for the gift of conscience that warns me when I'm straying into the dangerous territory. May I always be obedient and allow the Holy Spirit to guide me according to your will. So, yes, that is it for today. Thank you guys for coming along with my morning journey with me. And I will see y'all next week for another video. Love you. Be blessed.